Beautiful humans, unite. What is happening? Oh, it is so good to be back at the desk. It's good to be back, getting back to messages. We're going to talk about my last couple days in the studio. Very spectacular. Rachel Svoboda was with us here in Vegas. We were in the studio filming with David Meltzer, the Office Hours crew for season 8. I feel like these weeks are just stacking together and it's one huge jump in growth after another. November, we are pretty much breaking records just about every single day. It's a very exciting time. I think we found our sweet spot when it comes to pricing. Certainly, everybody loves a free giveaway. I'm a huge fan of running our Black Friday and Cyber Monday specials for the entire month of November, which is amazing. And I'm also a big fan of extending them. Last year, I extended it past midnight on Cyber Monday until the end of November. Hint, hint. If you're one of the few that watch this, I'll probably do the same thing again this year because it's so well received and it's such a fun giveaway for us. And I love our new headphones. Let me see if I can reach for our headphones. I can. They're here. I've spoken about these before. You guys all know how big of a fan I am of our inHarmony headphones. The fact that you can, just one of the highlights is that you can unhook and plug in to either the left or the right. So the cord is no longer going across your neck, depending on where the amp is located. I'm a huge fan. I love rocking these on podcasts and recording from the studio. We got a lot of new and exciting things to talk about, but first I want to share with you just a little bit about what's happening around here. That free headphones giveaway, by the way, everybody will get this. So if you're purchasing through an affiliate link, use the affiliates discount to get the discount. And just know that after you place your order, we will either add headphones to the order. For every Sound Lounge 2, Practitioner 2, and Massage Table that's on your order, we'll get a free set of headphones. And if you do pay for them, please know that we are going through our orders and we are refunding the purchase of headphones. So it's not something you need to opt into. Everybody will get this offer. And even if you forget to or aren't using the right code or the automation isn't working through our website, we will be making sure that everybody gets this offer and that these headphones are free. By the way, that goes for a month from now. If you realized we missed something, shoot us an email, support@inharmony.com, and we'll go back and we'll credit it to you. This is something that everybody gets in the month of November. So, well, right now through Cyber Monday, midnight at Cyber Monday, any order that's placed that includes any of those 3 main products, you will get that. I wish we could do it for the cushion. The reality is our margins are tight and low on the cushion. So unfortunately, we can't include it with the cushion. However, all of our other products will get these headphones. Something I'm very excited about, something we love to do each and every year. And they're really high quality. So I'm excited for everybody to try and use these. And by the way, if you're having a problem with them or you have any questions about them, somebody called yesterday, 2 days ago, and a pair of headphones fell apart. She couldn't explain it to me as to what happened. And I don't know exactly what happened, but I just said, no problem. Send them back to us. We'll get you a new pair. I'm not exactly sure how they fell apart or what exactly happened, but that's ours to figure out. And we will, of course, always stand behind our products. If you read the testimonials and reviews on our website, they're all 100% authentic, written by folks just like you that have purchased our equipment, that love it. And one of the things everybody talks about, and I'm very proud of, is our customer service and tech support and our ability to make sure we stand behind our products and get things fixed as quickly as humanly possible. So thank you for working with us. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for watching this video, sharing, tagging, subscribing on whatever platform you're watching, whether it's X, where we're soon to get more active, or YouTube or Facebook. In either case, by all means, check us out. And I am super grateful for your attention. I know that it's something that we're getting pulled in a lot of different directions. And this is something I'm very excited about. On the inventory side of things, you all know that sound lounges have been sold out. We have pre-sold 20 of the 80 units that are in a container. I'll talk about that in just a moment. Still set to arrive on December 2nd in my warehouse, which means you place your order for a Sound Lounge 2 today. It will likely ship by December 5th or 6th. I'll talk about that in just a moment. We're down to 58 inHarmony massage tables. We're down to 90 inHarmony Practitioner 2s. We're down to 58 black inHarmony meditation cushions, 42 beige inHarmony meditation cushions, 551 inHarmony headphones, and 35 inHarmony eye masks. Our next container, as I've already told you, is already loaded. It's finding its way towards the port of Long Beach. Our factory does estimate that arrival by December 2nd in my warehouse, through customs and in my warehouse. They've been pretty accurate in the last 2 containers, either being on time or early. So as long as that date holds, we will begin shipping on Thursday, December 5th. That's 80 Sound Lounge 2s, 150 cushions, some black. I think it's 100 black and 50 beige, and then more Practitioner 2 bags, which are on the way as well. We'll be reaching out to everybody that purchased a Practitioner 2, getting your updated contact information. If you are interested in a bag, we will get that out to you. And our next 2 containers after this one are already in production, and we've got some really awesome surprises in that I can't tell you about yet, but I will on a future live, and we'll of course put it out on social as well. inHarmony Media, we have 193 music meditations in our app as of right now. I was on a call with Anthony earlier today. There's 5 more music meditations getting uploaded today, and this is the shorter durations of 396 Hertz Volume 2, our newest music meditation. The 96-minute full feature is already in the app. It's already got some fantastic feedback. I got to tell you, I put it on just for 30 minutes. I was out cold. I literally had to be woken up last week so that I could not sleep the rest of the afternoon. So that music meditation works. I needed sleep when I laid down. As you guys know, I keep a relatively hectic schedule and calendar, and I've been pushing myself this November, no doubt. I did just have a nice, relaxing weekend and made up for some lost time, which I'll talk about here as we get into our events. But first, let me finish with our music meditations in the media side of the company. If you haven't recently uninstalled and reinstalled, especially on Android, we did release a new version of Android back on November 7th. It's now a week old, and we have more releases coming out as well. Our dev team is working feverishly on a subset of Android devices that's having a hard time running our app fluidly and efficiently. So in general, the Android app works. For most of the faster devices with higher processing power, the app is working flawlessly and perfectly. For some of the slower devices, particularly, this is a device that I use regularly and have recommended to many, and that's the ONN. It's a Walmart brand of tablet. It runs an Android Go version of software, and our dev team has been working feverishly on a fix for this. The app itself, again, it does work. However, the tiles don't show up. So you get our app, and obviously it installs, it starts, it runs, it operates. However, when you click on some of the tiles, they don't load. And again, the processing power on this Android is not very strong. You can see the app does take some time to load. However, when you do click on it, it does go to the right music meditation. It does play. However, it's got some glitches associated with it. So please know that we are working on it feverishly. My dev team, and we're back and forth on loading trial versions and testing different changes and updates to our database on the back end. We're working on it as quickly as humanly possible. So if you're having an issue, please reach out to us, either support at iminharmony.com or send me a message on Telegram so that we can learn about your device specifically, the build of Android that you're running, the hardware device that you're using, so that I can get it to my team so that we can run it through our, we have a couple different of testing pieces of hardware that we can use that run it. They basically, I forget the exact word, it's escaping me right now, but we don't actually have a ton of different devices. We instead mimic that device and mimic that software through some testing software that we have. So get that information to us so that I can get it over to the dev team and we can get to work and we can get moving on it. iOS, right now, the app is running flawlessly on my MacBook, on my iPad, on my iPhone. So there are certainly solutions that are out there, but we want to get this working across all Android devices. That is the goal, and we're working on it feverishly. inHarmony Science and Research, I've been talking for the last few lives about new studies that we're going to be launching. I'm really excited to introduce you to Francisco Sidral. He's basically a fractional chief science officer for us. He's been working feverishly on aggregating studies, doing literary reviews, posting that science and research through our social media, And now it's getting to a point where we are ready to begin collecting our own data. Now, you know that I've been doing this myself, but nothing formal. We have 3 different studies that we're going to be launching here over the next couple of weeks. The first study is going to be for all new users. So when you make a purchase of our hardware and it's the first time, we're going to ask you to opt in to a 3-week study, studying and researching the first 3 weeks with our technology, with before and after of specific music meditations. And we will guide all of this through a sign-up page that you'll be able to sign up for and an email that you will receive when you make your purchase. The second study is going to be for practitioners. It's going to be for chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncture, acupressure, folks that are using our hardware professionally. This is going to be an opportunity for you to run studies with your clients and, of course, for yourself as well. And then a third study, which is going to be for all of our existing users. And it's simply, all 3 of these studies are going to be ongoing. As the research data comes in, we are going to be running statistical analysis on it. There's actually a 4th study that's going to be running as well, which I'll tell you about in a moment. But we are going to be running a statistical analysis on this data regularly. And then I will share that data either through its own live on its own platform, or I will include that data as we have it, beautiful charts and graphs. I'm going to be doing lives and webinars with Francisco, and we're going to be sharing this data. The 4th study that we have running, which isn't public, Francisco has our hardware, and he is going to be using his own equipment to run his own tests and then statistically analyze those results. And pretty excited to learn that some of his data and his hardware, we can actually send out hardware to, I think we're going to start with 5 or 10 of our affiliates, and we're actually going to send you testing equipment so that you can use the same testing equipment and contribute to the same data set with this high-tech equipment that Francisco has. So needless to say, this is something I'm very excited about. It's going to lead inHarmony even further into a leadership position in our industry, and of course, in the vibroacoustic therapy world as a whole. Something that I am honored and excited, as is Dom, Anthony, Rachel, Sergio, the rest of our team. We're all really excited to begin bringing this data to each and every one of you. So a lot of science and research that we're going to be doing on our hardware, on our research. And we have more studies that are going to be happening behind the scenes, but I can't tell you about those until they are ready to be released. There's a lot happening on the science and research side. We've had a lot of events. I have been traveling quite a bit. I just wrapped filming season 7 of Office Hours. I was actually in the studio twice on season 7 because there was so much for us to cover. David is such a big fan. David Meltzer is such a big fan of inHarmony products and what we do with sound and vibration. We had a lot to talk about. So I got to sit in the hot seat with 7 different folks interviewing me, asking me different questions about vibroacoustic therapy. We covered the naysayers. We covered, is this woo-woo? Is there really science and research? We covered a lot of different aspects of health and wellness that I get to talk about on podcasts on a regular basis. But this, of course, goes out to a much broader network. Rachel was on site yesterday and Tuesday. We were able to get a ton of behind the scenes. If you haven't gone over to our Instagram account lately, highly recommend going and checking out Rachel. You are a godsend. You create incredible videos on and reels on the fly. I have no idea how you do what you do, but it's magical and I am grateful. And you can see a ton of behind the scenes as well as a bunch of testimonials that we recorded while we're there. There's more that are going to be coming, as well as little snippets from the talk that I gave. David and his team are literally second to none. I say this over and over and over again because in just a few days, they're going to give me high quality reels and behind the scenes data as well that they were able to film, and promo videos that they were able to film as well. So we're going to roll that out. I just got back from some much needed rest and relaxation with my amazing wife. We took one of our RVs off into the desert and had an adult weekend. My daughter was over at Grandma and Grandpa's house. So I feel recharged, ready to rock and roll as we go into November. It's been a very busy few weeks, as you know, and I absolutely love going off into nature. I had a Starlink. I stayed connected. I was texting back and forth with many of you, and thank you to our affiliates and our user groups for giving me some space. Once you learned I was on a little mini vacation with my wife, you were very quick to say, hey, this can wait until Monday when you get back. We'll take care of it then. And of course, I went right into the studio. So getting caught up on a lot today, and it feels really, really good. We got a lot of good events coming up. I'm going to be with Tuff Cooper at the rodeo here in Las Vegas, the beginning of December 10th through the 15th. Kate Holloman is going to be at the medical massage event over at the link. We've got some exciting resources coming for that. I'm going to try and do a day or two on site, maybe Monday or Tuesday before I leave for across the country drive with my family in our RV. I've got a family reunion in South Florida. We're going to be stopping along the way to see many of our affiliates. We're going to be stopping in Flagstaff, Santa Fe, Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're going to be stopping in Abilene, Dallas on the way out there, Houston, and then we're going to hightail it down to South Florida. On the way back from South Florida, we're going to be stopping in Tampa, maybe Naples, Sarasota. We're going to be stopping in Houston again, and we're going to be in Austin for our for New Year's Eve. We're going to stay in Austin for a few days into the new year, and then we're going to be coming back to Las Vegas for CES. So I got to be back in Las Vegas by January 6th. It's going to be jam-packed. I'm honored and excited to be taking my daughter out in our RV for our first cross country. Y'all might remember I lived full-time in a motorhome for 2 years with EPEC while we were really building this business and coming to meet many of you I met back in 2017, 2018, early 2019 while we were traveling the country. So there's a lot of nostalgia I have with living on the road and traveling by RV. I'm excited to show my daughter what's going on around the world. Around the United States. And we'll be staying south just to stay above freezing. And then, of course, we come back for CES where I get to walk and check out all the new health tech, check out meet our audio and video partners that produce a lot of our hardware. So there's a lot of really exciting times coming up. And never a dull moment here as we drift into the last 2 months of the year. Holiday parties start to spring up. It's a great opportunity for you to share your technology, have family and friends come over, allow them to feel the deep relaxation that inHarmony products provide. And it's really good to be back. We have a lot going on, by the way, with Digital Craig. If you haven't been onto our website, I am inHarmony.com. I invite you to have a couple chat conversations with Digital Craig. He keeps getting better and better. We keep realizing where he's getting hung up, what answers he doesn't have questions to, what questions he doesn't have answers to, and then we're filling in and backlisting those answers as well. So he will get stronger and stronger and stronger. And we got some new stuff coming out on the content creation side of things as well. We have so much content from David Meltzer, 93 videos that we took just on day one. So there's 96 videos. Anyway, it's a ton of content. So there's a lot of great things that's coming from everybody here at inHarmony. Again, thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing. Oh, Jennifer, I absolutely love you. I appreciate you. And I hope y'all have a spectacular day. You are all in, and I appreciate that. I love you. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a spectacular day.